We're getting ready. I'm It's gonna start at 7:30. Hello, hello. It's Thank you for coming. I'm getting ready. Hello, thanks for joining. I still don't know how to set the music, so sorry there's no music. How are you, everyone? How's your day so far? Hi! I think that greeting from New Zealand? I don't know. I'm scoping from New York and Manhattan and Upper West Side. Maybe you can hear some background noises. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you're from India. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Do you learning Japanese? Are you studying Japanese? I have a lot of gadget over here. Okay, 7:28. Kia ora? Kia ora is Japanese? I don't know, sorry. Maybe that's a new language? Because I've been living in States for over 20 years. If it's new, greeting, probably I don't know, sorry about that. So today's session, and I think you took the Puchi Peri lessons from John Kay. So I'm going to combine all the phrases you learned from Puchi Peri. How do you do when you're feeling down? So we're gonna create the story, combine all the phrases. It's 7:30 now. Yeah, 1 minute more. Right now I have 3 people. But I found out the Periscope, you can watch without signing in. So probably a few more people watching without. Hi, Tristan. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. I was explaining and how I can do the storytelling. So I'm teaching storytelling. Hi, I'm teaching storytelling on my Snow Sugar video. And if you watch the Snow Sugar video on YouTube, you already get the familiar idea about a 1 minute story video. The storytelling has a power, so you can, a very nice way to, communicate each other, even business and personal. So I think it's 7:30 now. Let's get started. So today we're going to go over create the story. What do you do when you are feeling down? 日本語だと落ち込んだ時どうやって気分転換しますか？落ち込んだ時 means feeling down. Oh, thanks for retweeting. Thanks for inviting follower. 落ち込んだ時 feeling down. どうやって気分転換しますか？ That's not directly translated, but what do you do when it's like どうやって気分転換しますか？ So the story, 3-step story. Story is always component 3 steps. One is introduction of the story. Then step 2 is the body, like an event you are telling about. And step 3 is conclusion or solution. So, do you see the slides now? May not be fun at the beginning. The intro started from this sentence. I had a fight with my husband this morning. I had a fight with my husband this morning. Then how do you feel when you fight someone? And okay, angry. Okay, yeah, most likely, right? And then you feel really bad. No fight. Oh wow, that's I'm jealous. You no fight, no drama. Hello, thanks for joining. So we are creating short story. So I had a fight with my husband this morning and feel really bad. Do you know how you're gonna say in Japanese? Maybe I can show you the one sentence first. You are thinking? Okay. Do you know fight in Japanese? Okay. 今日は Do you know 今日は 今日は means today, but this morning is like kind of this is today this time because 今日は朝から means this morning. 主人 is my husband. 喧嘩 is fight. 喧嘩して Next sentence would be the feeling. 気分が悪いです。気分が悪いです。気分が悪いです also used when you like feeling a little sick. That same phrases, the 気分が悪いです。 Or you can say 落ち込んでしまった like you are feeling down 落ち込んでしまった You can say 今朝は 今朝 means also 今日は朝から Okay, let's move on, right? The next one is body of the story. So after you fight someone, maybe you're going to explain or think about why we fight. This is kind of a nice way to say it, right? He was probably just in a bad mood or something. He was probably just in a bad mood or something. I try not to get too personal. Yeah, maybe regret, that's right. I try not to get too personal. The hardest thing is you have to say sorry, right? You have to admit after you regret. Okay, the sentence over here is he was probably just in a bad mood or something. I try not to get too personal. It's difficult to translating in Japanese. I normally suggest that the people who are learning foreign language is like try not to directly translate it. Just like think about the situation and kind of like switching your brain from Japanese to English or English to Japanese. Then think about how you're gonna say it. Hi, hello, Keizo-san. Thanks for coming. I was explaining about we are creating short story. This is the body. It's like a Kisho Tenketsu and Sho part. Then I was showing the sentence we learned from Puchi Peri. He was probably just in a bad mood or something. I try not to get too personal. How are you going to say in Japanese? Keizo-san. こんにちは。こんばんはですね、ニューヨーク。I think Japan is good morning. No? おはようございます。Yeah, I know that's advanced. Maybe because this is a recording, so you can, oh, 8:40 a.m.? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Japanese sentence. 主人も, they don't say 主人 here, but because of from the intro story, 主人も悪気があったわけではなくて、虫の居所が悪かっただけかもしれないので、The next sentence, 気にしないようにします。気にしないようにします means I try not to get too personal. 虫の居所が悪かったかもしれないので is in a bad mood or something. Just in a bad mood or something. This is the body part. Then one more body. Probably you can guess from the photo or image behind here. I try not to create the drama story. This is very simple way to be concluded after the fight. Okay, the English sentence would be if I still feel bad somehow and I'm in the wrong. If I still feel bad somehow and I'm in the wrong, I try to say sorry and make up. Do you do that after you've got a fight? Hi, thanks for coming. Now you can guess. Do you remember in a bad mood in Japanese? Oh, this is sorry. This is not a bad mood. I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong. Thank you, thank you. If I still feel bad somehow and I am in the wrong, okay, I'll show you the sentence. それでも気が収まらない時には、それでも気が収まらない時には、yeah, that's a 悪気 is for in a bad mood or something. Thank you. 自分が悪かったら that means if I still feel bad 素直に謝って仲直りをするようにします。仲直り means makeup, not the makeup for the face. We talked about it, but the makeup is the 仲直り. Hello, thanks for joining. おはようございます。ありがとうございます。So do you still remember 遠藤さん？遠藤さん sounds like a Japanese last name. 遠藤さん。はい、ありがとうございます。頑張って配信してます。あ、エンダーさん、そうそう、遠藤さん。エンダーさん。So, if I still feel bad somehow, and I am in the wrong. ありがとうございます。ごめんね。I try to say sorry and make up. 自分が悪かったら There's no 素直に in English, but the kind of nuanced way is 自分が悪かったら素直に謝って仲直りするようにします。Everybody do the same after you got fight? Yeah, I know that's such a long sentence. But I think we run if I still feel bad somehow. Hi, Hana-san, thanks for coming. I think we learned phrases for the first sentence. If I still feel bad somehow and I am in the wrong. That's we learned from Puchi Peri. Then, I think I tried to say sorry and make up. I think that's whole phrases we learned from Puchi Peri. If you can remember whole sentences, maybe you can say 謝って仲直りする. Maybe you can say only this part. 謝って仲直りをする. Yes, that's right. Don't be mean after a gut fight because you have to admit if you are wrong. And don't what do you call it? Don't put the causing another fire. Okay, this is the conclusion. Okay, your wife and good for you. I think the development community son said never fight. I wish I could do that. Okay, this is the conclusion. So maybe you can guess from the picture. Most of the case, she's in Asia. Oh, that's right. And you're in America. Oh, yeah. That is that what you mean? Like how to fight? But people are fighting through Skype or get drunk and eat. That's right. Yeah, if you get a fight and let them to drunk, let her or let him to drunk first. Most of the case, we eventually forget what we were fighting about. Sometimes you're in the middle of the fighting and you started to think, oh, what are you fighting for, right? Thank you. Most of the case, we eventually forget what we were what we were fighting for, fighting about. Fighting. Yeah, fighting. That's right. Oh, fighting. Okay, I'll fix that. Ing, not fight about. Even though I was saying what we are fighting for, that's right. What we are fighting about, or maybe what we are fighting for. After we are enjoying good foods and drinks, or we can say after we get drunk, right? Yep, thank you so much. Thanks for correction. I'll fix that. In Thai, if I say in English, no, Japanese, 大抵は美味しいものを I think O is missing 美味しいものを食べたり飲んだりしてるうちに元に戻っています or 忘れてしまいます Yeah, thanks for Enda さん大抵は美味しいものを食べたり飲んだりしているうちに忘れてしまいます I say 元に戻っています But I use the word forget in English, so maybe I could say 忘れてしまいます What's your story then? So if you fight someone, and how you gonna end on your story? Enda-san, are you at the office? You don't know yet because you haven't fight for a long time. You don't even know how to fight. Right? Story always kind of including emotional attachment. Okay. Definitely this is not for the bedtime story, but it's kind of like a one like life story you can tell people and how you gonna end it up after you fighting or how do you do after fighting or after you make up. Okay, this was a 3 steps. Like step 1 is intro, Japanese say ki, and step 2 is show, Japanese say show, and Japanese normally so kisho tenketsu, but there's no ten. Goshujin. Actually, he's in Japan right now, so I don't fight so much. That's a good thing. That's why I have a lot of time to spending time in Periscope. Ketsu is step 3, that's a conclusion. And step 2 is normally you can have a 2 sentences, 3 or maybe even longer. And if you creating like a longer story, like a movie or even 1 minute video and more than 30 seconds would be step 2. The intro would be 10 seconds and 30 or 40 seconds would be step 2 and 20 seconds would be the conclusion. 出身ああ出身はね出身を聞いたんですかね宮城県です宮城県宮崎県じゃなくて宮城県わかりますどこにあるか I'm from Miyagi, Japan if you're asking where I'm from That's right, 宮城県 There's not so many people from Miyagi-ken in New York. A lot of people from Tokyo and Osaka and Fukuoka. Oh, I think I got the wrong. Hold on a second. Any question? Yeah, Sendai is famous, but not the Sendai. Shitsugi Oto, that's Japanese Q&A. But we don't use Shitsugi Oto for the conversational way. Like if we, what do we say, Shitsugi Oto, when we, like, do you have a question? 質問ありますか? No question? Yeah, please come to, but I don't live Miyagi, but maybe we can go together at Miyagi. Maebashi? Maebashi is in Gunma, I think. I had a plan to go back to Miyagi this summer, but Gunma, that's right. I gave up this year. こんにちは。まみこさん。Now is 質疑応答 session Q&A. Do I do? Yes, I try to do this is every Wednesday because that's the day is no Puchi Peri because I try not to overlapping because otherwise I'm losing viewers. So the plan is we always talk to John about what's the subject, and I try to include John's phrases, Puchi Peri phrases in my story composing. The step 1 is you can learn from Puchi Peri by John K. And step 2, in the craft story with me, and asking question, or maybe it's hard to asking question at the same time because only half an hour, or maybe a little longer. Hi, konnichiwa, Lee-san. Oh, do you speak Japanese? And practicing. So if you scoping already, and if you're a scoper, and do scope with your story, or maybe if you don't want to tell your story and maybe make up some story like a fiction story, then using the hashtag Puchi Peri Story. Then if you use this hashtag, word coming from Puchi Peri is from John-san created. If you use the hashtag Puchi Peri Story and I can pick up your story, then promote your channel through Snow Sugar Video. We try to collaborating each other and promoting each other's site, and that's their plan. そうですね。みんなで復習できるともっと勉強できるんじゃないかなと。ストーリーは、yeah, creating story is not easy maybe because like learning. Yeah, definitely. Hana-san and Keito-san can do it easily. If you're not sure and doing English, maybe do your own language first, in English or Japanese. You have no channel? Okay, I just mentioned your story because I wanted to hear everybody's story. It's interesting because story is very interesting to me. That's cute. That's cute face. Another Q&A. Any question? No, none of the story is boring though. Why don't you say scoping your story, then we can make your story is more interesting. How's that? Oh, I see. That's right. The beginner class say like only one phrase is 楽しい, right? 楽しい, きれい. That's right. That's right. Beginner class is not related to intermediate class. Maybe I have to tell John about it. That's interesting. Okay, that was the whole sentences, but it's hard. Something is missing. 私はいくつなの？いくつな、私は退屈なです。そんなことないですよ。退屈じゃないですよ。And when you use the creating title, I would suggest that you use talk or story because that's already categorized by not a Puchi Peri, and Periscope. So if you pick the hashtag talk or story, you have a pretty much great chance to be featured if you do something interesting. And Puchi Peri is a hashtag for John, and if you use Eigo, Nihongo, then you can pick up the... No, don't say つまらない. Being つまらない would be difficult, I think. And also, probably Keizo-san and Hana-san already know, and ending scope, you have to careful to pick where you're gonna end the picture, because I didn't know the ending capturing image is going to be thumbnail. Then I got the ground or finger, be careful, and when you end it scope. And also this is a useful phrases, and if you starting the scope and hello replay viewers, if you wanted to say in Japanese, リプレイありがとうございます. Probably you should wait 2 seconds because I did this morning and hello replay viewer right after I started, then after I watched the replay, there's no word hello replay viewers, so maybe I was chopped off, I cut off. And also the ending scoping, so you want to say come again next week, because my case is I'm doing every week, so come again next week same time, stay tuned, don't miss it. It's like a kind of TV show type of phrase, but it's useful. Then if you wanted to say in Japanese, ではまた来週同じ時間でお待ちしています。お見逃しなく something like this. I'll do one more time. ではまた来週同じ時間でIf you want to say ではまた来週同じ時間で you can chop off, and if you wanted to connect it 同じ時間でお待ちしています。お見逃しなく。So we have a YouTube channel, Snow Sugar Video, and my Japanese Periscope channel called Snow Sugar. 早い? Oh, that's okay, sorry. How to say thank you? ありがとうございます. Or you can say ありがとう. Sorry, because I'm using mouse. Okay. So practice, don't be afraid, make a lot of mistakes. Mistakes make you learn Japanese quickly. You're welcome. ありがとう。どういたしまして。Okay. じゃあまたね。See you next week at 7:30 p.m. 同じ時間で会いましょう。ありがとうございました。Take care. ありがとう先生。Bye. Thanks, Tristan. Have a good evening. Oh, that's for New York, right? Bye.